Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining me again for another video. This time we are going to do an ink swatching video, and it's because I got these 5 inks off of a fellow pen enthusiast who was selling a few of the items they weren't needing anymore or using anymore. So I actually bought these probably a few months ago, and they have been sitting in their little Ziploc bags for quite a while now. I honestly, now that I'm looking at the Halloween bags, I wonder if it was last year on Halloween that I bought these. But anyway, they've been sitting on my desk for quite some time, and I hadn't gotten around to swatching them, so I thought we could do that together. So I went ahead and laid out my page, and let me see if I can show you really quick. Yeah, so I have my 5 little squares. I may have to move this up when we get to the last one for swatching, but let me go ahead and finish these up so we are ready to go. And I apologize, I didn't mention my tools, but the paper is my standard Cosmo Airlight that I am almost finishing, almost to the end of the notebook. And for the black squares, I am using my Platinum Meteor, which I bought off of AliExpress, and it's the Gudetama version. I believe the nib is an extra fine. No, it's a fine. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this has the cartridge that came with it, so it's either that or I filled it with carbon black. But it's a pretty black ink, and to me it's pretty standard, and I like that to frame my ink. So anyway, I think I'm gonna go in the order that I set these for now. I put them from biggest to smallest just so they could fit my desk okay. And I think for the name, I will be using my pen for now. So actually, let me do that again, just so we are ready. And you know what? I think I struggled finding the name for their sailor, but thankfully I can read that hiragana, so it's okay. So we realized that this was Hiwatomoru. So Sailor Hiwatomoru. I'm not sure where that collection is from, but that's what that color is. The next color will be oh, this is a Wonder Pens exclusive, huh? Must be, right? I'm gonna put Dominant Ginger Chicken is the color. This third one that I have is a more local color, and this is from Vanness. So this is Vanness Sweet Tater Pie. Vanness. I just put Sweet Tater. I can fill in the rest later. The third color is this, which I believe is Fanyantan. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing. And I think you can get these from AliExpress. I have a few that I know I bought over a year ago that I meant to do a video on, but they all spilled in transit. So I just let them dry. I put them aside, let them dry, and I'm pretty sure they're very dry by now because it's been months. So I'll get to that eventually. So for this one, thankfully the previous user had identified it as I'm not gonna pronounce the name. The Q could be a CH for all I know as when they pronounce it. So I'm just gonna label my little paper and hope I am correct. And then the last color is another one from that brand, and it's Sakura Blizzard. So that's a little bit easier for me to say. It's because, like, whenever I've seen the word a word start with a Q. I think they used the sound CH, so this could be Qinghai instead of Qinghai. So I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna not lead you any particular way. Alrighty, friends. So I think we are ready to start swatching. I will be using, I'm gonna be using the pink, or should I use the yellow? How I use the yellow? I'll use the yellow, because I don't think I've used it, and it's my newest one, so. So there you go. And sorry, like, here's better lighting, so I'll use this instead. Let me see. Yeah, it just looks really pretty. Okay, so let's start with the Sailor Hiwatomoru. This is a beautiful glass bottle, and it's a reddish color. Once I'm done, of course, we'll move over to this portion of the desk where we're getting much more light, or better light. Oh, that's hard. Okay, here we go. I like the shape of this glass bottle because it looks very solid, and it's like it's not gonna go anywhere. I'll put it here for now. And I did go ahead and look up a pangram, which is a sentence using up like all of the letters of the alphabet. So I will be using this same pen to write. I haven't used these dip pens to write much, so please excuse if I don't have a lot of control over them, but we'll give it a go. These are Kakimori. This is a Kakimori brass dip pen, which I do have in my shop, by the way, and this is a River City Pen Company nib holder with a mix from Coral. I believe the exact name of it's Bob Duprez, but I forget. He changed it to Coral something. Anyway, I'll link them both in the description so you're both aware. I always dip and I try to take the excess off, otherwise it's... Wow, this is almost like a brick red color. I'm gonna see if I can dot a little bit more here. Yeah, so we can see more of that color. Okay, so now let's do our little pangram. We'll see. Maybe I'll write it a few times so we can get a nice little block of text. Because it's just one sentence and it's not that long. That's not bad, friends. So, okay, we will take off the excess ink with a handy dandy paper towel so that we can then clean our ink or our nib. So the pangram that I was using, that I just looked up, because I didn't like this whole quick brown fox jumping over a lazy dog. Why does the dog have to be lazy? Like, my dogs aren't lazy, they're pretty fun. So yeah, I take offense to that. I'm sorry. So I found a different one that actually makes quite a bit more of sense. It says, amazingly few discotheques provide jukeboxes. So, which is true. The few disco places I've been to, they don't really have jukeboxes. So yeah, it's just mainly a DJ with his laptop. Well, DJ with a laptop with his Pandora account or Shopify account. Not Shopify. What's that? What's that S name? Shopify? No, whatever. You know what I mean. Spotify. Oh my gosh. uh, because back in college, that's what we realized. We were all dancing. Uh, we were all dancing at this place, and then a Pandora commercial came on, and we all could not believe it. They had to turn off the music immediately when they realized that was playing. So yeah, I'm not making it up. That's what some places do. Not all of them, but some places do have their own DJ, and some places will put on Pandora for you. Alrighty, and this is not an ad for Pandora, so don't. Okay, we're gonna do the dominant industry ginger chicken. It looks almost new. Yeah, these are almost all like filled to the brim. So, ooh. Let me see if I can take this off. Of course, I got these like so long ago that I don't remember the price I paid, but I'm pretty sure these were the beautiful deal. And I didn't have any of these brands, so well, I had Dominant Industry. I meant the colors, because I do have Sailor. So okay, let's do this. Is looking like a fall theme, so I'm curious as to see what these two Fanyantan colors look like, because I don't remember. Look at that. That's pretty. I'm gonna see if I can continue writing with the same, because if I don't need to re-dip, I'm not gonna have to. So let's see. Wow, this is kind of sad. I'm a little bummed that the Sailor was actually pretty strong, or maybe I put too much ink that it bled through the paper and it kind of ruined my other spread. Oh man. Well, it is what it is. I'm just gonna put this other paper behind it, because now I'm bummed. So yeah, that's the ginger chicken, which is a more of an orangey color. I was expecting that the Sailor was problematic, because as I was looking, it was spreading quite a little bit. So it's okay. It is what it is. It's just paper. I can redo it again if I really need to. So. Coffee break. Alrighty, friends, let's keep going. The next color we are doing is this Vanness Sweet Tater Pie. Cute little bottle. I recognize that top. It's interesting because the label doesn't say how many milliliters it is, but I believe, is it 60? No, I think it's 30, because it's almost the same size in general as this Monarca, and this is 30, so I think it's 30. Okay, let's get to it. So this is Sweet Tater Pie, and let's hope this doesn't bleed through. I think it'll be okay. That's pretty, friends. That's really pretty. That's a beautiful color. Right up my alley. I'm clearly not even putting in a C. I did all of that with one dip. So that's also why there are two nibs with kakimori. There is a steel version as well as the brass version. From what we know and what we have experienced, the brass nib does hold ink a little bit longer. Is that correct? Or it just like absorbs, keeps more ink, so then it actually extends your writing experience even more. That was a pretty little orange. It was more of a yellow orange at first, which had me super excited. But it's drawing a little bit more orange, which is okay. Definitely have a fall theme going on here. Not on purpose, but that's what it looks like. Okay, we are going to continue with the Fanyantan, and I'm going to do this wave color. That's what I'm going to call it, wave. I'm not going to venture out into trying to pronounce the other name. So, and we had discussions with the person who sold the ink to me because she was concerned about the bottle leaking. So I asked if we could do some sort of saran wrap, and yeah, that seemed to have worked. So I'm gonna keep that just in case, if I can, because this is how it is. And it's, like I said, it's been a while since I bought these, so looks like I'm gonna keep it just like that. Cute little bottle. Super, super cute little bottle, 20 milliliters. Yeah. I should have showed it to you before I opened it, but it's okay. That's a cute little watery green. It looks like it's starting to shade, so we'll see. Oh, that's exciting, friends. Alrighty, how about that? So let me see if I can get a close-up for you all. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping that on. Let me see if I can quickly show you again the bottle. Cute. Okay. Look at, I don't know if you can see, but look how it was leaked all in there when it was shipped originally. That's what my other ones look like. So hang on, let me clean my nib and then I'll show you a close-up. Okay. Yes, this is starting to shade beautifully. It's got like, let me see if I can show you. It's got a nice little pink shading that's happening. Super pretty. And it's very subtle in the writing, but you can kind of see it. Okay, let's finish up here so I can show you the other colors. I mean the completed spread. So this is that Sakura Blizzard, and here is the bottle. Super cute little image. Okay, move this over here. There was a little bubble at the top. That was cute. So this is Sakura Blizzard. I can't tell what color this is, but ooh, very earthy. And it's like going down like greenish, almost inaho-ish, but it's drying to a pink color. That's pretty. How about that, friends? So let's see if I can show you really quick. Okay, we are good here. So this is that Sailor Hiwatomoru, which is more of a red, and clearly there were some bleeding issues. Not a lot. Maybe I should have been a little bit more careful with my nib. I probably grabbed a lot of ink. The next color is Dominant Industry, which looks like a Wonder Pants exclusive. And it's Ginger Chicken, which is this very, very solid, like, yeah, like a burnt orange type of color, which I love. I'm loving it. It's very, I'm calling it solid. What is the opposite of opaque? I can't remember the name right now. Sorry, but that's what I mean. That's what I mean with it. It's just, yeah, you almost can't see through it. It's a great color. The next color that I had is Vanness Sweet Tater Pie, which was going down a little bit more yellow and then dried to a little bit more of an orange color. You can see it's actually pretty wet because the ink was just spreading out a little bit more, but it's a great little color. I'm not sure if she has it in stock or if it was a limited edition color. These two are super neat, which I completely understand like the fascination with this brand because they're pretty cool colors. The first one was that Qinghai wave. That's what I'm gonna call it. Sorry, it's this one. So it's almost the color of that that green dress. And it's beautiful. It's got a beautiful shading, beautiful pink shading. And you can see it in the writing a little bit. If you look at it long enough, you'll start seeing those hints of pink coming out. And then the last color that I did was that same brand, Fanyantan, I believe. And Sakura Blizzard is the name of the ink. And what a beautiful dusty rose. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I don't think I have anything like it, and I'm pretty happy with this color. I'll have to use that in several places. The sorry, the writing, it definitely shifts between like you can see the pink and the green. Looks more tan from afar, but once you start looking at it, it kind of does play tricks in your on your eyes. So anyway, friends, that is the spread for today. thanks for joining me in this little ink swatching video. I hope you like these colors and that you were inspired, and hopefully if you like any of them, that you can find them somewhere. So thanks for joining me. Catch you again later. Bye bye.